Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, and today I'll be reading a multi-character Executor by me. And before we get into the video, I want to ask you guys to check out my gaming channel. I will be uploading stuff there and I will be linking it to my community posts often. So check it out, subscribe, support me, all that stuff. And without further ado, let's get started. Kokushibo. Kokushibo was very hesitant with the way he can approach this kind of stuff. He does not know how he should do this, or how he should interact with you when it comes to more romantic circumstances, or rather, more intimate ones. It makes him very awkward, and he has no idea of how to navigate through them. So when he sees you wearing shorts, and he feels himself staring at you, and wanting to do more than just look, it makes him very conflicted. But it annoys him. It feels like it's getting in the way of his day. Like he can't just go about his day normally without staring at you. Just what were you doing to him? And when will he ever be able to break out of your spell? He has no idea, and there's probably no answer. And more correctly, he's probably never going to be able to break out from your spell. And the way you make his heart sing and so happy. It's like you're a siren, and he's just a measly human who wants nothing more than to be able to hear your voice forever and ever. Regardless, he finds himself sick of that feeling of waiting and being hesitant about his moves, and wraps his arms around you, bringing you onto the couch with him, and you blush, startled. Kokushibo, what are you doing? You... Oh God, what's going on? Why on? You've been teasing me all day, and I just can't do anything about this. It's like I can't control myself anymore. You make me wait for you, Wyan. And then he leaned down, pressing a soft kiss to your thigh. And soon he had given you a bite, and you totally know what follows up after. Probably not more, but a lot of this. And Kokushibo is very tender with every touch and every kiss. He treats you like you're precious, because that's exactly what you are to him, and what you always will be. Make no mistake about it. Yoriichi, maybe he has been staring at you for a while, but that wasn't weird at all. Totally. That's what you tried telling yourself when you saw him looking at you for the fourth time as you passed around, doing some chores around the house. Wyan, you know you could have walked around with something shorter if you wanted my attention, he said, and you blushed, because that was not what you were thinking at all. And yet, he's still right. You do want his attention. Just you were not really thinking intentionally of it. But now that he brings it up, you do want it, more than anything. You want him to love you and to hold you, and whatever else you can get. But would he do that so easily? You don't think, especially when he's such a tease about everything. Yoriichi, would you want to cuddle with me a little bit? He tilted her head, smiling, and he chuckled softly. I mean, I could do more than that, if only you could just ask. And you take a deep breath. You're not really sure it's ready to ask, but for him, you're just about ready to do anything. That's really the hold that he has on you, and what you would do for him. So, it's really easy to get you to just make that sacrifice and embarrass yourself a little bit. Would you kiss me then? I want you, Yorrichi. You tell him, and he smiles. Are you sure about that? There's no going back. You nod, blushing brighter as he holds your thighs, tracing them gently with his hands. He plants a kiss on your forehead, then nods. You will get what you asked for, darling, he says, and leans down, pressing soft kisses to your thigh near the hem of your shorts. He's very soft with his kisses, and they're very slow, like he's just painting them all over your body, like it's a delicate thing that you should not give away so easily. But it also makes your heart ache and makes you want for more, which maybe is his goal in the end. He always keeps you wanting, and he always knows just when to give. He's perfect at this, and no one could truly ever compare to him. Muichiro. Muichiro is a little bit hesitant. So when he sees you wearing that short dress, he has no idea how to act about it. It goes above your knees, and it shows your thighs. A lot. And he's not really used to seeing such sight. So, don't blame him if he stares a little bit, or maybe more than that. But he's too shy to ask for anything, so he just blushes whenever you look at him. And he thinks that you know what he's thinking, but you really don't. You have no idea what goes on in his mind, especially since you could be blushing due to some silly reason, which is okay with you, or he could be blushing due to a daydream that he was having. One time, he told you that he had blushed before when he thought of you kissing him, and he hates the fact that the idea comes to him a lot, but it's nothing that he could change. You thought it was really sweet then, and you still think it's sweet now. But when you notice him looking and looking, and not really doing anything, you feel like you've had enough. Muichiro, is something going on? You ask him, and he looks up like if you were caught. Why on? Why are you asking that? He says, not really just ready to be caught yet. A part of him wants to be, but the other part, the more shameful one, does not want it. He does not want to be teased about this. But you don't tease him. Not today. Instead, you sit next to him and take your hands in your own, squeezing them gently. It's alright, Muichiro. It's really okay. There's nothing for you to worry about. Come on. I'm sure we could do something fun. Do you want me to give you a kiss? You ask him, and he nods, and he leans in, letting you kiss him softly, and he melts into it. And when he pulls away, he shyly asks you if you could kiss you, just somewhere else. Okay, go ahead. And then he leans down, pressing a soft kiss to your thigh. There is a deep red blush on his cheeks, but then he looks at you, a look in his eye that seems to be asking for permission. Perhaps I do it one more time. Maybe something else too. But you know, whatever it is, you're more than okay with it, as long as it's with him.